Welcome back to Australian Immigration Updates. Join our WhatsApp group for the latest immigration news and updates. The link is given in the description. Today, we're diving into the Australia visa rules could force thousands to leave in 2025. Starters Australia visa update. So, let's get started. Introduction to the Australia visa rule changes. The Australian government has announced significant changes to its visa rules, set to take effect in 2025, which could potentially force thousands of migrants to leave the country. These updates are part of a broader effort to streamline the immigration system, address labor shortages, and ensure that visa programs align with the nation's economic and social goals. However, the new regulations have sparked concerns among temporary visa holders, particularly those on skilled and family visas, who may no longer meet the updated eligibility criteria. Impact on temporary visa holders. One of the most affected groups under the new rules is temporary visa holders, including those on Subclass 482, temporary skill shortage, and Subclass 485, temporary graduate visas. Many of these individuals have built their lives in Australia, securing jobs, starting families, and contributing to the economy. However, stricter eligibility requirements, such as higher English language proficiency scores and more stringent skills assessments, could make it difficult for them to renew their visas or transition to permanent residency. Changes to skilled migration pathways. The updated visa rules also introduce changes to skilled migration pathways, including the points-tested system for permanent residency. The government plans to prioritize applicants with higher qualifications, specialized skills, and experience in sectors facing critical shortages. While this shift aims to attract top talent, it may disadvantage mid-level skilled workers who have been relying on these pathways to secure their future in Australia. Family visa reforms, family reunion visas, are also undergoing significant reforms, with stricter income and sponsorship requirements for Australian citizens and permanent residents sponsoring their relatives. These changes could delay or prevent families from reuniting, particularly for those with lower incomes. The government argues that these measures are necessary to ensure sponsors can financially support their family members, but critics fear it will disproportionately affect vulnerable communities. Regional visa incentives and challenges. To address population imbalances, the government is offering additional incentives for migrants willing to settle in regional areas. These include extended visa options and faster pathways to permanent residency. However, the lack of infrastructure, job opportunities, and support services in some regional areas may deter migrants from taking advantage of these incentives, limiting the effectiveness of the policy. Implications for international students. International students, a key driver of Australia's education sector, are also likely to feel the impact of the new visa rules. Tighter restrictions on post-study work rights and increased scrutiny of genuine temporary entrant requirements could discourage prospective students from choosing Australia as their study destination. This could have long-term consequences for the country's economy, which relies heavily on international education revenue. Stay tuned to Australian Immigration Updates for the latest developments on these visa changes and expert advice on how to prepare for the new rules.